Howdy, my name's Hunter. Today I'm going to show you how to remove horn sheaths from horn cores, basically removing horns off of skulls. And in this video, I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you can remove horns off of skulls. Now, before we jump into the video, I just want to give you a little update. I wrote a book called The Antler Ring Guide on how to make rings out of antlers. It is coming October 1st, so more updates on that coming. If you're watching this after October 1st, then I'll leave a link in the description for the book. The first of the 3 methods is really simple and involves your horns, a black trash bag, and a wet rag. Okay, it started raining outside, so we're going to do this here. Now, what's really going on with all these methods is there is a membrane in between the skull or the horn core and the horn sheath. If it is a horn that's dried out, then that membrane is acting like a glue and holding everything together, preventing you from pulling the sheath off. And if it is a fresh skull, then that membrane is attaching to everything, holding it on there. So what we need to do is break down the membrane in between the sheath and the core. The first method, you're going to take a rag, soak it with some water, and then cover that horn with that rag. That's going to provide some moisture, which will moisten that membrane if it's a dried skull, and provide an environment for bacteria and enzymes to break down that membrane. Stick it in a black bag. That's going to provide our heat. Put it in a nice sunny spot, and then wait a few days, and that will help to break down that membrane. Okay, it's been about a week, so let's get these cores out of here. These 2 horns came off in about 2 weeks, but that could vary depending on like how dry the horns are that you're working with, the weather, how big they are, things like that. And if there is some resistance to coming off, even with that membrane being kind of rotted out, it could be due to suction. So just keep that in mind when you're trying to pull those sheaths off. Before we move on to the next method, if the horn is smelling a bit, which it probably is, you can watch this video I did on how to remove the smell from horns. The second method is the same concept as the first, but with this one, you're going to use a bucket of water for the moisture and an aquarium heater for the heat. Now, this doesn't work as well for like really large steer skulls, hence why the black trash bag method is an option. But I do kind of prefer this method because it provides a bit of a more comprehensive cleaning process for the horn core and that membrane that we're trying to break down. Putting it in the water with an aquarium heater provides like a great environment for maceration to take place, which is just enzymes breaking down organic material. So that's why I like this method. But again, black trash method works great, and then the next one coming up as well. Now these guys have been in here for about 4 days, I believe, so let's check these out. And as you can see with this method, the cores just simply slide right out. And it's a great example showing the membrane that is in between that core and that sheath. You can see it kind of rotted a bit here on the core. But yeah, that is exactly what is bonding those 2 together. And before we move on to the third method, there is actually a 4th method, which I made a video on for skulls that are fresh. So if you would like to check that out as well, that is another great option. Now, like I said, there is a third method which involves kind of blunt force to dislocate that core from the sheath. And I learned this from a guy in India. If you just take that horn and whack it against something hard, give it a few whacks, eventually that core will either just pop out or it will break that membrane in between the core and the sheath, and you can pull it out with a pair of pliers. You can optionally put like a sock over top of the horn and then whack it just to protect that sheath. And if you're working with a skull that still has the sheath attached to it, then you can have kind of marginal success using a rubber mallet and just whacking those horns a few times to see if that will break the membrane. Otherwise, be gentle on the skull. If you're using a skull, then you might want to go with one of the first options that I've covered. Okay, now that you have the horn off, if you need help polishing it, I did make this video, so I will leave a link in the description for that. But hopefully one of these methods did work for you. If you have any questions whatsoever, let me know in the comments. Do not forget to subscribe. We got lots more videos coming. And thanks again for watching.